Hey, I'm Alexa from Game Snacks. Today we're not talking about Roblox. We're talking about something much darker. The tricks, lies, and psychological traps that the video game industry has been hiding from you for years. You think you know how games are made? You think reviews are honest? You think that day one patch is just fixing bugs? I'm about to blow the roof off. Let me start with a question. Have you ever watched a game trailer, gotten hyped, pre-ordered the deluxe edition, and then, on launch day, felt like you were playing a completely different game? Worse graphics, missing features, bugs everywhere. You're not crazy. You were lied to. And it's not an accident. It's a strategy. Today, I'm going to tell you 5 gaming industry secrets that developers don't want you to know. Some are about money, some are about psychology. And one of them involves your own console spying on you. Buckle up. This is long, but you need to hear it. Secret number 1. The demo you played before a game launched was probably fake. The industry calls it a vertical slice. It's a carefully built illusion, a small, polished chunk of the game that doesn't represent the final product at all. Developers spend months creating this vertical slice just for trade shows and press events. It's scripted. It's controlled. It's a movie pretending to be gameplay. The most famous example is Cyberpunk 2077. In 2018, CD Projekt Red showed a 48-minute gameplay demo that looked revolutionary. Seamless open world, complex AI, branching dialogue. Players lost their minds. Pre-orders exploded. But here's the truth, that demo was almost entirely fake. According to a Bloomberg investigation, the game didn't exist in that form. The demo was built specifically for the trailer. Level designers placed scripted events everywhere. NPCs walked exactly where they were supposed to, car chases triggered at the perfect moment, and the UI was pre-rendered. One developer said, and I quote, "We were making a movie, not a game." When Cyberpunk 2077 finally launched in 2020, it was a disaster. Missing features, broken AI, constant crashes. Players felt betrayed. And the worst part? This happens all the time. Watch Dogs, Aliens Colonial Marines, No Man's Sky at launch. All of them had vertical slices that looked incredible. All of them shipped as shadows of those demos. The lesson? Never trust a pre-release gameplay trailer. Wait for real reviews. Wait for live streams. Or better yet, wait a month after launch. The vertical slice is a lie, and they've been telling it for decades. Secret number 2. That day one patch? It's not just bug fixes. It's cut content. When a game goes Gold Master, that means the developer sends the final disc to be manufactured. But here's the dirty secret. Publishers deliberately send an incomplete version. Why? Because shipping a disc costs money. Every extra disc, every extra byte on a cartridge adds to manufacturing costs. So they strip out anything that's not absolutely necessary to make the game boot. Then, after the discs are printed, they finish the real game and push it as a day one patch. You think you're downloading fixes? You're actually downloading the other half of the game. A perfect example is Marvel's Avengers. The disc version was missing entire characters, levels, and game modes. The day one patch was over 30 gigabytes, almost the size of the full game. Another example is Halo Infinite. Reviewers who got early disc copies reported that multiplayer was completely unplayable. The patch added the entire multiplayer suite. And here's the kicker. Some publishers have started removing content from discs deliberately, then selling it back as DLC or season passes. Street Fighter X Tekken had characters on the disc that were locked behind a paywall. Players found them using mods. Capcom was forced to apologize and release them for free. But the practice continues. Always assume that the version on the disc is not the full game. The day one patch is not a bonus. It's a ransom. Secret number 3. Reviewers get special versions of games. And they're rigged. You know those glowing 9 out of 10 scores that come out the day before a game launches? Those reviews are based on Review Build's special versions of the game that are not the same as what you buy. Publishers send these builds to journalists and influencers with 2 key differences. First, they often have higher drop rates for rare items. In looter shooters like Anthem and Borderlands 3, Reviewers reported finding legendary gear much more frequently than players did at launch. Second, review builds are sometimes easier. Easier difficulty, more generous checkpoints, reduced enemy health. Why? Because publishers want high scores. A higher Metacritic average means more pre-orders and more sales. The late Total Biscuit, a well-known critic, once showed how a publisher's review build of a racing game had all the microtransaction timers disabled. Reviewers played for hours without hitting paywalls. Then the retail version launched, and suddenly you had to wait 24 real hours for a new car or pay $5. That's not a bug. That's fraud. And the worst part is that many review outlets play along. They don't want to lose access. They don't want to get blacklisted. So they give inflated scores, and you, the player, end up buying a game that reviewers enjoyed but you will hate. The solution? Ignore launch day reviews. Watch user reviews after the game has been out for at least a week. Look for patterns. If hundreds of players are reporting the same problems, trust them, not the critic who got a free trip to a preview event. Secret number 4. What? Your console is listening to you and selling your voice. I know this sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's been proven. Smart TVs, gaming headsets, and even consoles like the PlayStation and Xbox have microphones that can be activated remotely. The terms of service you clicked agree to without reading, they include clauses that allow data collection for personalized advertising. What does that mean in English? It means your console listens for keywords related to products, including video games. Then it sends that data to advertisers. Then you start seeing ads for games you only talked about. Ever had this happen? You're playing Call of Duty with friends, you mention you're thinking about buying a new RPG, and the next day your YouTube feed is full of ads for that exact game? That's not a coincidence. That's your voice data being sold. In 2019, a class action lawsuit revealed that smart TVs from Samsung and Vizio were recording living room conversations and sending them to third parties. The same technology exists in gaming hardware. Microsoft and Sony both deny it, but data miners have found code in system updates that references voice-activated ad targeting. A former Xbox engineer wrote on Reddit, under a throwaway account, that he worked on a feature called targeted audio recognition back in 2018. He said it was never activated, but the code remained. Whether it's active now, nobody knows. But here's what you can do. Turn off your console's microphone when you're not using voice chat. Go into privacy settings and disable ad personalization. And never, ever say the name of a game you don't want to buy out loud, because someone might be listening. Secret number 5. Game companies hire psychologists to make you addicted. You think battle passes, daily login bonuses, and limited time events are just fun features? No, they are carefully designed psychological traps. The people who create these systems are not game designers. They are behavioral psychologists and addiction specialists. Their job is to maximize engagement, industry speak, for keeping you playing long after you've stopped having fun. Let me break down the tools they use. First, fear of missing out, or FOMO. Limited time items, seasonal skins, battle passes that expire. Your brain hates losing opportunities more than it loves gaining them. So you grind for that skin even if you're bored. Second, variable rewards. Loot boxes, random drops, slot machine mechanics. When you don't know when the reward will come, your dopamine system goes into overdrive. That's why you keep opening chests long after you've gotten what you wanted. Third, sunk cost fallacy. What? You've already spent 50 hours and $30 on this battle pass. If you stop now, that investment was wasted. So you keep playing. And paying. The gaming industry calls these retention mechanics. A reformed addiction specialist named Dr. John, who worked for a major publisher, gave a talk in 2020 where he said, "We stole the playbook from the gambling industry. The only difference is that our product is legal for children." That's not hyperbole. In 2021, the World Health Organization officially recognized gaming disorder as a mental health condition. And the companies that cause it? They're not required to do anything about it. Belgium banned loot boxes. The Netherlands followed. But in most countries, it's still a free-for-all. The solution? Recognize the trap. If you're playing a game not because it's fun, but because you feel obligated to finish a battle pass or maintain a daily streak, delete it. Take a week off. See if you miss it. Chances are, you'll feel relieved. The game isn't your friend. The psychologists aren't on your side. You are the product. And the only way to win is to stop playing their game. The video game industry is worth almost $200 billion. That's more than movies and music combined. And yet, for all that money, they still lie, cheat, and manipulate you. Fake demos. Cut content disguised as patches. Rigged review builds. Consoles that spy on you. And addiction systems designed by professionals. But here's the good news. You know the truth now. You can wait for real reviews. You can turn off your microphone. You can refuse to buy day one. You can skip the battle pass. And you can demand better. Which of these 5 secrets shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button. I post new gaming secrets every day at 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And if you want even more secrets that don't make it to YouTube, check out my Ko-Fi and my ebook. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexa from Game Snacks. Stay skeptical, and I'll see you in the next video.